So I came to the inner circles of ancient Tottori Castle site, and as you can see, this is a museum, and that's a Western style building. And so after modernization, many of the ancient castle sites were turned into functions of modern purposes, and that's how Japan modernized. And it's it's a double-edged sword, really. On one hand, probably some of the traditions were lost, but on the other hand, this is a Simfu Kaku. The crown prince at one time came to this site, and it was then this site was conceived, and it's quite beautiful, I think. It's something symbolic of the Meiji era, in which Japan modernized quite rapidly. So it's quite interesting that you have the ancient samurai castle sites there. And on one hand, you have this Western building, which is a listed cultural site. And it tells you how Japan incorporated the Western influences in a big way, in a characteristically meticulous and, profound way. So beautiful, isn't it? Modern Westernized Japan and the ancient castle site. Modern Japan and ancient castle site. So this is modern Japan, but there are gardens attached to it, and which probably would be in the traditional style. So this is quite interesting, this juxtaposition of modernized Western style building and this traditional style Japanese garden. So this is what the Meiji era Japan used to be, and there's a carp there. So this is a typically Japanese garden, and that is Western building. And again, that is old samurai castle site. So, this is actually what made Japan quite interesting. Even today, we have this mixture of different styles and different influences, and but yet everything is mingled in the nagomi of styles, and altogether they blend into something that could be only described as typically Japanese. So if you come to Japan today, you would see the mixture of many influences, Chinese influences, Korean influences, Western influences, Indian influences, American influences, and so on. So African influences, in addition to the indigenous Japanese culture. So I think this site, this ancient Tottori Castle site, and the gardens and this Western building, registered cultural site, in all tells us a story of the modern Japan. And I should say that the castle stone walls are quite wonderful. I mean that they are made of miscellaneous kinds of stones, and you can just think of the craftsmanship that went into the building of these walls. It's quite wonderful, extraordinary. So I am in the heart of the ancient Tottori Castle site. Isn't this beautiful? Look at all these meticulously constructed stone walls made of different sizes. So this is something that is extraordinary about the craftsmanship in the samurai era. If you see it with the modern scientific eyes, you would describe them as complex systems, complex structures made of different stones, and this is what makes these samurai era castle ruins quite extraordinary. It's quite different from modern approach of uniform elements making structure like this. So these things are always taken from this nature, and they come in different sizes and different shapes, and yet they meticulously pile them up like this, and this is quite extraordinary, I think. And you can see the modern Tottori city there. Wonderful. You should definitely come to the Tottori Castle Ruins.